Mebacho Slave Bible, dear ba dear pa, Slave Bible, no, dear. Who produced the Slave Bible? What was the content of the Slave Bible? What was the motivation or the purpose of the Slave Bible? Mr. Nidium said, Nyabreka Krabi Mamma and the and I'm a presentation. A bell wacky to but Yamaho time na a beboy in Nansana Metros and Pacha Yanshanenso. A dear your friend of fact, it is what it is, whether it convinces you or not, it is what it is. Similarly, a dear your friend of truth, it is what it is, whether you accept it or not, whether it convinces you or not, whether you like it or not, it is what it is. And I'm here to present the facts. Now, dear then it says facts and truth. When you do thorough investigation, you do honest investigation, not one-sided. You'll be opened, do open investigation. You will get to know the facts and truth. And when we talk of the facts and truth, a fact Slave Bible, that is what I'm here to present. And before that, according to historical facts, Judaism did not invent slavery. The Slave Bible did not invent slavery. Christianity did not invent slavery. And let me repeat, Judaism did not invent slavery. The Slave Bible did not invent slavery. Christianity did not invent slavery. And also, slavery was in Africa before the colonization. Slavery was in Africa before the colonization. And as I said, do your own investigation. And when you do open investigation, you will get to know, say, what I'm saying, that is what it is. No sentiment. That is what it is. Who produced the Slave Bible? A society was established. Society beer in 1794. A society was established, and that society the Society for the Convention and Religious Instruction and Education of the Negro Slaves in the British West India Islands. I'm repeating. Said so we'll find it out later. The society was called the Society for the Convention and Religious Instruction and Education of the Negro Slaves in the British West India Islands. That society produced the Slave Bible. And who produced the Slave Bible? It was this society that produced the Slave Bible. And who was the founder of this society? Why not a date society by? Who was the founder? The founder was called Belby Porteous. Belby Porteous. My spell it me bacho na wankasa bit me pronouncing the year now bit me so I find it out. The name Belby is Belby is Beilby. Beilby. And a Porteous a Porteus. Porteus. Belby Porteous. Sapapay and the founder of the society that produced the Slave Bible. And who was this man? Papa Wino, not were the Bishop of Anglican, not were Anglican reformer, now were a leading campaigner against slave trade. We're a leading campaigner against slave trade, were Anglican reformer, and now were the Bishop of London. Now before Papa Iba established a society a produce Slave Bible no. A dear man ye famous pa ni say in 1783. In 1783, na society be a why friend SPG. Now SPG no the Society for the Propagation of the Gospel in Foreign Parts. The Society for the Propagation of the Society for the Propagation of the Gospel in Foreign Parts, SPG. Omuna etu omunsa frɛ papa friend Porteous say omra be masemo. Na semo papa no de ko nyina no na he was appealing to the plantation managers or the leaders. Say omo be reconsider treatment no mo de ma slaves no. Because na the way omo treat slaves no na enye papa. Iti papa yi semo ne kasa no wo kan de we nyina ne say plantation leaders and managers no ebem relax or more treatment nim ama slaves no kom adwo omo eno ne adetitiri wa na oye. But according to history no, slave managers and leaders no omo anjina semna ntum ehwa, but the then say after some time and nampapa ya ye friend Portius ne nsema no wo kan preaching ne the man wo ye no opushi ya ma several acts and as several policies bi ba ya ebeboa ema slaves no ekomu adwo mo treatment ane de be mo no normal ba form ema slaves no aho eto mo kakra ema omo so feel say ampa omo eye nipa we slave and chese we ya aboa iti ade ana papai eye no. So what was the content of the slave Bible? What was the content? The content of the slave Bible, Pacho say, we share Protestant Bible now 66 books. Catholic Bible now 73 books. Eastern Orthodox 78. It would be a young Protestant Bible 66 books from Genesis to Revelation 66 books now. See a Shenwa slave Bible now kasano net a containing 14 books. 14 books no crown ye should be pana and then you know 14 full books to be on my a parts of the books but they have 14 books. So 14 books na slave Bible no a containing no. You can say roughly na a 10% of the Hebrew Bible are canon, the Old Testament, and the 50% of the New Testament. Let me repeat. If I told slave Bible, they contain 14 books, not 66 books, not 73 books, not 78 books. I have 14 books, a selection of some books from the King James Bible. The 14 books, 14 books now. You can say roughly 10% of the Old Testament, 50% of the New Testament. Now, me pacho slave Bible no say unya bia hwema na se bia usua ho ade yi a ade ba ko a ye behunu ne say sa books ya me bebubudin ebi nim books ya me bebubudin e wo Old Testament, New Testament ebi ni sa slave Bible nim ye hu say books bi te say Leviticus, Numbers, Joshua, Judges, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Psalms, Song of Songs, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, and 10 of the 12 minor prophets. A year Old Testament, no slave Bible, Sadi Mabosubian, Unyabium. Yaba New Testament, books be to say the Gospel of Mark and the books of Colossians, 2 Thessalonians, and as a 2 Thessalonians, Philemon, 2 Peter chapter 2 to 3, John, Jude, Revelation. Ebi ne slave Bible name unyanewu timpacho slave Bible no content no to say the 66 Protestant Bible and to say the Catholic 73 Bible and to say the Eastern Orthodox 78 Bible. No, 78 books of the Bible. No, and yes, sanity. I have 14 books, roughly 10% of the Old Testament, 50% of the New Testament. What was the motivation? What was the purpose? Number one, Patrol Mauro, if he said Nipa or founded a society named Produce Slave Bible, he was a bishop, he was a leading campaigner against slave trade. Into what was the purpose? What was the motivation? Nese yeshe slave Bible ni yi pa na said ye ebimo keka ebimo overstate and I say exaggerate say the slave Bible was to defend slavery. So we share the contents now. Say ka ye almost ye selection not to defend slavery. By almost ka Bible test biya was slave Bible ni biya I was a defend slavery. Nanka unya tester a kasa and as a promote to liberation, a promote to freedom. Ka unya bisa. Na so share slave Bible na me patcho nya sanity. Test biya biya na free Bible biya no mo de kan ho no. In promote slave trade. Ubenya verses and also promote freedom. A promote liberation. It by almost and no crown mark crew say one were selection no society na yes selection no not to use the slave Bible to defend slavery. But say would the slave Bible no compare other Christian tracts are not a woho at the time now. Would they compare? Who said the selection from the Old Testament and the selection from the New Testament, no, na omobotaye pa say, idea of Christological concept. Christological concept. Aye, Christo, and I said the messianic spirit of the Bible. Sa Christo, ba wo ba ye ni wo be ye ene ne nkwaje a odi amani pan. Eno ne ade titiri wo a na slave Bible no emphasize on. Eno ne ade titiri na present to the slaves. Ade titiri pa slave Bible no na present no, not to defend slavery, but to present Christ, to present the gospel. That was the idea behind the selection of some parts of the Bible. But the slave Bible does not mean say Brunia or the colonization and I say during the colonization before buying or Bible and the buy. Slave Bible does not mean that. Slave Bible not just means that the edited part of the Bible, selection of part of the Bible from the King James Bible. That is all. Not to say Bruni be throw Bible and the buy. I've said it and I'm saying it again and now. Say the Bible was in Africa before the colonization. At least the Greek version, the Septuagint, the Greek version of the Old Testament, the Hebrew Bible, was done in Egypt. At least the oldest Bible at this time, as you see currently, Ethiopia and free. It's yen to mean say Bruni and the true Bible at the buy. A true slave Bible, the one true Bruni and true Bible. It was selected part of the Bible, the edited part of that, and the edited no, not to say almost a sound maybe. At least Ubun say punctuation is a sakakra, but I don't know a translation problem because the Bible was not written in English. Like I say, Brunia or the Bible by was a Bible never from. It was translation problem, and as I always say, there is no translation of a book that is as perfect as the original. It is translation Biana Bruni Senka 66 books of the Bible, Protestant Bible no krana. Bruni the bar so the bedada bibinia or the translation or the English version and the English version cannot be as perfect as the original, as the Old Testament was written largely in Hebrew and the New Testament was written largely in Greek, and that is fact. Translation biana Bruni kode bakra so the bedada or the Bible ba ni na e ka Bruni asesa. A translation in it cannot be as perfect as the original. It's in pacho slave Bible no. Not to say slave Bible no usua ho ade yi pa honestly the slave Bible no say Bruni Troll Bible. No, it was selected part of the King James Bible. Selected part of the King James. And I'm pacho yen sound so busa say what kind or what type of Christianity and colonization no. No, was it biblical Christianity or was it political Christianity? Was it biblical Christianity or political Christianity? And then Obiaso a Christoni. I've said it in one of my previous videos and I'm saying it now. Ghana, yes, a population, no, Christians are more than any other religious groups now. But almost some year Christopher say Christopher does any other groups no. But Omunina practice biblical Christianity. Obi on ma ye wo na e koda nyame aso nsi aso de mu bio, but your population census are also a Christian. Is that biblical Christianity? No. And no, the fact say obi abaso a Christian and also kra Bible so ba be preaching. You ask yourself, what kind of Christianity is the person bringing? What kind of doctrine? Was the doctrine no what build or deba no? E the Bible na kapa na so ono ankasa ne doctrine for his personal agenda. These are some of the questions we should ask. It seems said the binum slave Bible no you exaggerating it too much. That is why this presentation is very important to me. You're exaggerating it too much. Exaggeration is too much. As if said the slave Bible invented slave trade. As if said Judaism invented slave trade. As if said Christianity invented slave trade. No. If slave trade was in existence before the coming of Christianity and before this, the coming of the slave Bible now, then what was the motivation? And as I said, who compare the slave Bible to other Christian tracts, let's say who compare here, you will see say the motivation was not to defend slavery. The motivation was to present Christ. It was a tool for evangelism. It was evangelistic tool. The slave Bible was evangelistic tool. It was not to defend slavery. This is not to replace fact and truth with sentiments. Do open investigation, do honest investigation, do thorough investigation, not one-sided. And do honest investigation. If I show, get my book, The True Biblical History of Africans. You read and do further research. Na MY na Mr. So you Christianity through now Timia, Christianity through now Timia, Emma will be na down. And a brony de Bible buy, brony Bible de buy, then sasa them near tro say, yea, and a brony, me wa, and some money panicam. Ask yourself, say, slave Bible and nipane say, brony de buy, so answer no Bible in there. Because it wasn't every book in the Protestant Bible, it wasn't every book in the Catholic Bible, it wasn't every book in the Eastern Orthodox Bible that was in the slave Bible. And slave Bible, formerly it was not called slave Bible. Slave Bible was not formally called slave Bible. Slave Bible na abeye common, abeye popular. But Nikra ewumni say slave Bible na ankasan. Ni deeper ye different on select parts of the Holy Bible for the use of the Negro slaves in the British West India Islands, and it was produced in 1807. The deeper ye slave Bible, ni deeper ye select parts of the Holy Bible for the use of the Negro slaves in the British West Islands. For the British West India Islands, and it was produced in 1807. But later no, and the slave Bible. If I show a movie now about we Christiania. So baby wo Bible natural waduna. Nessa one tiasia busa. I always say what the Bible is it is a constitution of a nation. When you look at Ghana constitution, and you will be a Onima can be and a Kaya what tiasia. Even lawyers can sometimes they go to court for interpretation. Oka Bible no be na won tiasia busa. The bia no bi tiasia cha no mboa. Nyina no so emfa enkasentia Bible no. And not hearsay, and obi say, and slave Bible, and idea, now they can be do your own investigations. If I chose slave Bible, I'm partner. But what was the slave Bible? Who produced the slave Bible? What was the content? What was the motivation? I hope say, kakreya mekai answer some questions. Bina ebe invoku. O spirit ama why more research. I'm won't kura a womb. But I say. Get my book, as I said, from Dr. Sam Good News Hub, The True Biblical History of Africans. Get it will help you. The New Testament Misconceptions. Get it will help you. If it is not a blessing, what is it? Get it will help you. Realities of Life, Protect Your Testimony and Others. Free on top, but so consider a donation of any amount to support Dr. Sam Good News Hub. $1, $2, fine. God bless you. YouTube channel na ye Osodoba TV, Facebook Samuel Osei, TikTok Dr. Sam. God bless you. Bye bye. Like this video and share. At least it will answer somebody's question. God bless you. Bye bye.